What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Showstopper, man, back to bring you another video. Hey, everybody, man, hooves is softly clicking. Hey, man, oh, man, they're softly clicking, man. Man, I've been watching different YouTube channels and everything like that, man, and, they got a lot of excuses, man. It seemed like, some of them got a good muzzle on their mouth. These ponies got muzzles. all that talking with your chest ain't happening no more. It's 4 clicks. But let's get into it, man. I went to a couple of YouTube channels, man, and just the excuses, man, it's just wild. You know what I'm saying? One YouTuber said if he had to rate them both, he'd give them both an 8 out of 8. You know what I'm saying? Word? Really? You know what I'm saying? I'll get into that later. I ain't gonna jump on that like that. I ain't gonna do that. But I'll get into that later. And my all-time favorite excuse. This is my all-time favorite that I don't heard. If I had to sit here and say who won E3, I would pick Ubisoft. Man, ain't nobody asked about no Ubisoft. Ubisoft ain't in the console war. The people that's in the console war is Microsoft and Sony. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people in the console war. They ask you a simple question. Who do you believe won? Then when you box them in the corner, you know what I'm saying? They have to force themselves to give an answer. They do it like this. They say, who you think won, man? No, man, it's between them. Well, if I had to choose, if you're gonna force me, I would pick Microsoft. What you say? I said Microsoft. Dang. Oh my God, man. That is horrible, man. These YouTubers is horrible. Let me tell you something, man. It's okay to sit here and say that Sony had a whack E3, which they did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and say Microsoft had the best. You know what I'm saying? But it ran smooth. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't dry. You know what I'm saying? It did run smooth. Both of them didn't have no surprises. You know what I'm saying? Everything that was released, we already knew about that was coming. They had multi-plats. You know what I'm saying? Only difference was those god-awful indies on the Sony side there. They had an indie game where these 2 birds was in love. Who the hell gonna play that? He said it's a beautiful story of 2 birds intertwining in love. God, that's awful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play that clip somewhere. Nah, I ain't gonna mess with it. But y'all know, y'all seen the show. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened. That's that. And the indie game, that indie game, and TV and apps and all this little stuff, and all they did was copy Microsoft last reveal. That's what they did. They copied it. So I said a joke one time, and this fits Sony so perfectly, man. It fits Sony so right. You know what I'm saying? I had said a joke one time in a podcast with me, John Doe, and Zaire. You know what I'm saying? It's Zaire. So, you know what I'm saying? I had said it one time, and this is the joke. I said this. I'm gonna give y'all a rehash because Sony give y'all rehash too. So I'm gonna rehash the joke. You know what I'm saying? This is how it was. It was a Tootsie Pop commercial. You know the Tootsie Pop commercial where the little boy went and asked the owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? You know what I'm saying? So one of the characters in that commercial was a turtle. Sony kind of slow sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, the little boy went up to the turtle and he asked the turtle, he said, Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop? The turtle says something so profound, so prophetic, and it fits Sony today. He said, I never made it without biting. All they did was bite, man. They bit, you know what I'm saying? They bit Sony's E3 so hard. You know what I'm saying? Man, they ain't leave nothing, man. They took all the 11 herbs and spices. They took every last bit of that, boy. So you know that's the only difference, man. If TV was not nice, if all that stuff Microsoft showed at their last reveal was not nice, why in the world would you tell, you know, if you liked it, why in the world would you take jabs at it if you was gonna copy it? Why, Mr. Biter? You know, Sony biters, why? I need answers. You know what I'm saying? Please leave it in the comment section. Why did they bite? They didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I got, man. I mean, come on, y'all. That was what was wrong with Sony's E3, and that's why they lost. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, they was game focused and just the dry dude. You know what I'm saying? The one with the big ears. You know what I'm saying? The Jack Trenton wannabe. That dude. My God, he was awful. And the lollipop kid, the one with the helium voice. God, he was awful. You know what I'm saying? He talked like he was sucking on some helium. And all that was just bad, man. They need to get somebody, you know, that can relate. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, they lost, man. And with that being said, that's all I got for y'all, man. And this is your boy Showstopper, and I'm out. Peace.